Welcome all you peeps. This is Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online, powered by Twitch. I am Edo Bean and I will be your host for this remainder of the Sonic block. We are ready. We gotta go play it. It is time. It is time for some Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 with Argick and Amber. Take it away.
Hello, Amber.
Hi, Argick.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I think this
first individual.
I think this answers the question, really, doesn't it? First off, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who put the donations towards this majestic outfit. But before we get started with the run here, we do want to take a little moment for some serious time. Amber, if you wouldn't mind.
So before we get started, we just want to take a moment to dedicate our run to a close friend that we lost on New Year's Eve. The only kid was a member of the Sonic Speedrun community, and they supported us as not just a colleague in our event work together, but also as a good friend who was always excited to hype up the achievements of everyone in the community. We miss you so much, and we hope this run today would have made you proud. This one's for you, kid.
This one's for you, buddy.
Yep. My name is Amber Cyprian. My pronouns are they, them. I will be playing as Tails for this run. I had originally planned to use a hand cam, but instead I'm just going to show you a picture of the arcade stick I used for this run instead, real quick. It's an 8-bit-do arcade stick, and I have my input display in the bottom left of my camera, so feel free to follow along there. And Argick, what is your control situation?
I'm using 2 giant white gloves. You're showing one right now, because if I put the controller down, I'm not going to pick it back up again. But let's see. There you go. You can see the other controller. So we are holding them. But are you all ready for some Sonic 4 Episode 2? Are you ready for some hype? Because we are going to bring it. It's going to be thick. It's going to be fast. Amber, are you ready?
I'm most certainly ready.
All right. Without further ado, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sonic 4 Episode 2 co-op run. This game has multiplayer built into it. It is the definitive way of playing the game here. I'm going to be controlling Sonic. Amber is going to be controlling Tails. We are independent of each other. And unlike the classic games, where if one person goes off screen, they are disappearing, it is not happening. We have the lovely safety ball here, as we just demonstrated. And the way it's going to work is simple. As Sonic, it is my job to go as fast as I can and get myself through until I have to stop and pass the lead over to Tails. Because we are going to be using both Sonic and Tails very much through the run as quickly as we can. The reason for that is this: flight. Because Tails is going to fly, can fly independently of Sonic, doesn't have to carry Sonic, doesn't have to slow down the world for it. However, Sonic runs faster, so after the third set of rings, we're going to jump, we're going to run our way through. And the way Sonic works is simple. He has the homing attack when enemies are on screen. If there are no enemies on screen, he has a dash. The dash is how I speed up and go really, really fast. The spin dash is available in the game, but we're not going to be using the spin dash as much as we can because I want to be in the safety ball. Once we come out of the safety ball, get over all the platform and the Tails gets away from us, we're going to leg it to the end of the stage, and then I'm going to hand it over to Amber, who's going to explain everything that Tails does and some of the funky other things we have to do.
All right, well, first and foremost, the main thing that we have to worry about between levels is menuing correctly to the act that we want to be playing. We don't want to repeat any acts. That would be, kind of a time loss. Imagine that. But let's talk a little bit about Tails and Tails' movement abilities. So when he's independent of Sonic like he is in co-op, he can do a couple of things. He can fly and swim independent of Sonic. There's normally partner actions that allow Sonic and Tails to team up. Tails grabs him and, has limited, unlimited swim, but limited flight. Very limited flight. But we don't care about that in co-op because we can go on our own. And also we want to avoid using partner actions as much as we can, simply because they happen to freeze the screen, and that is fairly slow. Come on. But one of the reasons I play on arcade stick is because Tails' swim controls are kind of clunky, and I want to lock onto my directionals, my diagonal directionals very, very easily with this. And I'll do that later on in Sky Fortress when it comes to flying the tornado, but we'll talk about that when we get there. One awesome thing about Tails' independent flight is that he has way more stamina than when he is carrying Sonic. So I would not normally be able to fly up this high if we were in single player and using the tag flight. So yeah, that's basically Tails' movement. The other thing to keep in mind is that he is also extremely slow. So his acceleration is awful, and his best form of movement on the ground to get to top speed is to spin dash and jump out of it to be able to be at his top running speed, which is still pretty slow. But I'm going to pass it over to Argick as he explains the Ultra Ball.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad we have a Pokemon run happening later because we can use Ultra Ball a lot, and I love it. Ultra Ball is the fastest way of moving in this game, if Arg actually doesn't homing attack off the spring there. It can only be used in the partner form, which is really, really important. So Amber being in safety ball here is useless, but we cannot activate it yet until we see the tutorial monitor. Tutorial monitor is right over here. We're going to use the Ultra Ball to go super fast through the stage and also become invincible and also manage to take a little shortcut here. So we're going to bust through some walls. The Ultra Ball is going to allow us to take some routes that we otherwise would not be able to. And the way it works is simple. There are 3 speeds, fast, medium, and slow. If we bonk, we will drop speed, and then we will immediately drop Ultra Ball because we do not want it. This might be a little bit late. Let's see what happens here. We're going to launch ourselves. We did not, so if you fly back up, we'll just go and try that again. That's fine. Second time's the charm. Wait for this one to come through. Wait for it to line up on us, and Ultra Ball again. Going to literally launch ourselves. Whee! Over the stage there. And I'm going to jump after the spring down into our secret shortcut. But as I was saying, if you bonk, you lose speed. So you go from fast to medium, and then from medium to slow, as you're about to see. This is the only time we will intentionally bonk because coming out of it and going into it is slow based on the time freeze that we have. This is why in the co-op run we will try and use the call button rather than our partner actions unless we're going to get big stints of the Ultra Ball here. So we're just going to try and keep in this for as long as we can, jumping over the springs, jumping over the items that are going to get in our way here, landing on that segment, which is really, really good. Running our way through here, we'll see if we get the good upside here. We're not going to get it. Let's go and bonk on the side of that, so we're just going to come down. Once I come out of this, Amber is going to take over and fly, which is a co-op exclusive thing. Once again, as Amber was saying, Tails' solo flight here is very, very useful, very, very important. In fact, it's so important that Amber's going to get further than I ever can here because the game doesn't like me. Well, let's see what happens at the end here. You're going to go for it. I'm just going to come and catch you because I'm faster. Nice.
So you know what our partner actions are now, and the most important one being is the Ultra Ball. You will never, if we can help it, see the swim one, and then you may only see the flight one if we need to save ourselves. But we're going to go into the boss, and I need to remember to menu to the boss. It's kind of important.
Yeah, please do.
So Argick brought up the whole, like, we don't want to use partner actions because, you know, they freeze the screen. I brought that up too. We do have a dedicated call button, but first we're going to partner roll all the way over to the cutscene over here so we stay together and the camera doesn't have to pan nearly as long. So Eggman's going to come here, shake his fist angrily at us, and he's going to zoom off, and we're going to follow him. So this is going to look a lot like the Aquatic Ruin boss at first. Don't worry, it is not the Aquatic Ruin boss, but let me explain what we call the Insta-Call button. So we have the freeze button, but we also have this, where I can bring Sonic over to me instantly, even while in flight. He can jump out and use a homing attack, which is very important. So the boss's weak point is hiding in that bulb there, so we're going to fly up. And we're going to bop him with Sonic, like so, twice. He's going to close, be invincible for a moment, and then he's going to do it all over again. And I need to time my flight just so I don't get too tired and fall down to the ground. There we go. And he's going to go and call 2 more tendrils here, and one of them is going to lock onto us and try to slam us, and I'm going to spin dash to the other side of the screen when that happens. And then we're going to hit Eggman once, twice, 3 times, and this is way faster than the intended strat for single player where you have to freeze the screen constantly. But now we're going into our Desperation Mode, and this is something that every boss has in the game. The tendrils are going to pump the bulb with energy, and the bulb is going to try to fire lasers. We're not going to let that happen. We're instead going to call Argick up here. He's going to not fire his laser. I'm going to refresh my flight by landing, and that's going to be the boss. And we apologize to the sound crew in advance. We're actually not really sorry.
Donkey bar. Spin dashing makes a horrible noise and we love it. Let's see who gets to jump. Yo!
You got it. Nice.
Nailed it. Oh, so happy. All right, we're going to head into the next world. This is the end of the tutorial stages. We have 4 worlds, each with 4 acts and 4 bosses at the end of it. So we're going to go ahead to what is, in our opinion, the most beautiful world in the game. We're about to go to White Park. I know Christmas just passed, but hopefully you're all still having a bit of that winter spirit here because you're about to see one of the most beautiful stages. And from now on, we're going to be starting all our stages in Ultra Ball form because it's speedy, it's fast, it's fun. Let's go. So we're going to go all the way through here. And once again, at the end, Amber is going to jump out and go flying because like other Sonic games here, top route is best route. So we're going to try and stay at the top route as much as we can. Can't do this in single player because if you try it in single player, Tails is not able to fly. You cannot do double partner actions without hitting the ground. So we're going to run our way through here, push the snowball, and then Amber's going to fly away with Tails. I'm going to just wait behind because there's no point in me doing this. Get called into the Ultra Ball here, hit the spring onto the second set, and away we go. Big old jump up to the top right here. And this is where the Ultra Ball comes in really handy because 1, there's a hole in the ground. There it was. We went right over it. And 2, the gimmick of this stage is this compact snow. I did not get my jump there as always because I never do. Thank you very much. But there's this compact snow over here that is going to close in behind us. You can only go through this while you're in Ultra Ball form. And if you accidentally bonk 3 times to knock out of Ultra Ball or press the X button to come out of it, you will just die because it crushes you. We're going to count our trees here. 4th tree we jump. So 1, 2, 3. 4th tree we jump. This allows us to run over, land onto the booster, and away we go. Amber trying to just stay in the air because the way this game works with the pullback mechanic is the character that is in the air is considered the safer one. So sometimes you'll see the game be a little bit wonky and decide, okay, no, Sonic was further ahead, but I'm pulling you back to Tails. That's simply because Tails was higher. We will be using this to our advantage if we can, but it's Sonic 4, it's episode 2. The game sometimes decides no. Speaking to decide no, let's see if the game gives us our speed or not. Please don't steal my speed. Hey, didn't steal our speed. This allows us to get up to the top right, go away through. Sometimes the game says you don't have any speed at the end of Ultra Ball here. And Amber, please keep me alive at this point if I manage to whiff it. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna try.
So I need to jump here, hit these enemies, hit the spring. We got it.
Nice.
And Tails was there to keep me alive in case I whiffed it, and we did not. And we did not go into the bonus stage, so that's a good level.
Yeah, you don't want us to go into the bonus stage.
No, please no. Please no. All right, Act 2.
All right. So we're going to move into what is my favorite level in the game, White Park Act 2. It's the most beautiful. It's the most fun, in my opinion, as well. There's a lot of Ultra Ball shenanigans, and it's also got great music. So we're going to start off with the Ultra Ball. Argick's going to attempt to jump over a spring that is just kind of like a time waster. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. It's no big deal if we don't. Nice! All right, so we're going to jump here. Argick's going to hit that speed booster. And you'll notice already the main gimmick of this level is going in the foreground and background with these springs. So Argick's going to keep running down the roller coaster tracks until we get to a platforming section. He can do this first section here just by bouncing off these enemies, no problem. And then I'm going to come out
take over.
And fly over this because this is a little easier for Tails. And then we're not going to land on that because it'll cut us off from this route. And we're going to spin dash away.
No!
Bye, Argick.
Aww.
Have a nice trip. So we're going to keep going along the path here very, very quickly. And when we come back into the foreground, we're going to hit a checkpoint and then hit a spring up to this ledge. And then we're going to hold down and fall straight down into these single spin dash, or single tap spin dash, my bad. And then fly on up. And then I will have Argick unball, and we're going to go into Ultra Ball form, and we're going to go through a loop. Whoop. And then we're going to go and jump over these springs that would bring us into the back and forth, and back and forth foreground. And then we're going to go roll our way right back to, or right over to the end of the stage there.
Yo, Amber, that's
very
a 113.
Fast. 113
that's
is so good.
That's so good, right?
So good.
All right, White Part at 3 time. This, after your best stage, you do have to, unfortunately, have a worst stage. And all I'm going to say is, this is Amber's worst stage now. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Amber doesn't like this stage.
I really don't like this stage. Oh, the doo-dah day.
So yeah, Amber doesn't like this stage because unfortunately Amber has to swim. So what I'm going to try and do is navigate my way through the stage as quickly as I can using Sonic Speed. And then anytime I get the chance, I will call Amber. But the game is doing the annoying thing and not letting us fly. But we juggled our way up the top. Yo, Amber, yeah! Big old jump off the end of that one. I love that so much. That's very good. All right, here you go. Get to fly up, call me through.
Up here.
I'm going to land down here. We're going to... Oh, I might be too close here. We'll see what happens. This might be interesting. Do we get it? Come on, Gabe.
We got it.
Oh,
we bonked, but we still got the first part of it, which was important.
Exactly. So
All right.
what Amber is referring to there is the fact that in this stage, there are these annoying seal enemies that really enjoy just blocking our passage. And unfortunately, once they block your passage, there's nothing you can do about it. And it's going to be a case of when we get to a certain area, Amber is going to be taken over and I'm going to be in safety ball for it. We're going to run our way through to this point as quickly as we can. I need to make sure Amber flies up this section here. Because we do not want to go down the bottom route. Bottom route is slow. Again, labyrinth at absolute zero. We're going to skip like all of the labyrinth here. I need to do some jumps. Big up jump number one, go through. Big old jump number two, let's go. All the way through to the end. Do the jump here, land on the snow part, down to the bottom. This is where Amber takes over. So Amber's going to fly up. We're going to go up there.
I'm not going to fly up because the game won't let me.
But that's fine. You're already in fly form here. So while in the water, Tails loves to get hit. That's fine. Just going to jump up, going to fly. Amber's going to line up with the rings ASAP because these sea lions are making giant ice blocks. You literally have to take a death if you get caught between them because of the way that it is laid out. It is no fun. But we're coming up to the end of the stage now. It was relatively good for what we are normally at. 136 is not bad at all. And we don't have to worry.
Absolutely.
Don't have to worry about big ring because, yeah. Now, I do have insight here because I am hands-free right now. My hands are on the controller. I do have a hands-free here. I need to make a call to the spring detection service, not delivery service. Let me dial the right number here. Hello, is that the spring detection service?
Hello, this is the Spring Detection Service. How can I assist?
So we're coming into a boss fight here. Metal Sonic's being a pain in the bum, and he's dropped a lot of springs for us. I need somebody to detect them.
Oh, absolutely. I will send a two-tailed fox boy right your way, and he will be happy to assist you with his services. And just a quick description of our services. The two-tailed fox boy is going to be ahead of Sonic, trying to stay next to Metal Sonic to get early hits. There we go, like so. But also he has another function. He will be able to hit springs that will send you into the background, which is very slow, ahead of time. And as long as the blue hedgehog is paying attention, he'll be able to realize, oh, there's a spring, I should jump over that. And then he'll be able to use the instant call button to bring the two-tailed fox boy back into the foreground so that he can resume his services.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Is there anything else? Yeah, is there anything else I can assist you with?
I think we're good. Please do send him over. One thing, what is Metal Sonic doing with these different attacks?
So these attacks are kind of RNG, except they're not. Ooh, we jumped over that spring pretty well, actually. So he's actually going to break the... Wow, we skipped the lightning phase entirely. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, there's normally a very slow phase where he can throw lightning walls down on the tracks. We skipped that entirely without a care in the world, and we went straight into the, as Argick likes to call it, the come on and slam and welcome to the jam phase.
Come on and slam. Yeah. So we're...
But now that we've... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we're coming up to the final desperation here, and this one, the question is, will the Fox Boy get hit or not? Let's find out. So we're gonna run.
I'm just going to run right.
I mean, I'm not going to kill you this time. We'll see what happens. I lied. No, oh, damn it.
You jerk. All right. We didn't miss the phase.
No, we didn't miss the phase at least. All right, let's speed our way to the end here. Let's see if Ark hits the capsule. Not even close. What is this, Ark?
Oh, not. Oh, no, I went over.
We finally hit it. So there we go. 2 minutes stage on the boss. That was not bad considering we skipped lightning phase there. But we are now going to head into the stage. From the extreme cold to the extreme heat, we're heading over to Oil Desert, a.k.a. this is what happens when Oil Ocean runs out of oil. Once again, we're going to start in ball form. And once again, Arg is going to try and not make a dog's dinner of this. I'm going to use the slopes in this stage to try and do a number of cool jumps. We'll see if we get them. If not, Amber's going to laugh at me. Starting with this first one. There we go. He actually did a jump. And he made it. I did good.
I'm proud of you.
So we're going to get up this one. Going to jump over. Going to wait. Going to get the thing. Big old jump. Didn't he make it? Jump over. Still didn't he fall in the hole. Are you proud of me, Amber?
I'm very proud of you, Argick.
So this is a stage here where we're going to run across the quicksand. If you slow in the quicksand, you're going to fall in it. It's not good like it's happening right now. I'm going to call Tails over to me after a jump, get damaged deliberately, giving Tails some iframes to fly over the beetles, and we're just going to go through. Turns out Tails doesn't really like the music that much. I got stuck under the thing. It's like a perfect jump to get on it. So we're going to go over, skip the thing over here, pull Tails down as well, just to keep the screen as close to us as we can. Oh, avoid these speed shoes there, because surprisingly, don't need the speed shoes. I'm going to make sure I don't launch myself off the other side of the world here. Get Tails to come out of the ball form, and now we're going to perform another couple of yeets here. So we're going to go around, spin around, up to the other side. Big old jump. I failed it, so I need you to fly, please. if you too have a problem with your jump, make sure you have a fox with you to fly up back to where you actually need to go. Going to do the second one, hopefully not miss this one, which we didn't. Did we get the ending at the end? We did, that's fine. And now we're going to pass it over to Tails, who is going to be dealing with the sandstorm. Get your Darudes in chat, because we're just going to run and jump over here. Can you, oh my god, can we just like,
we both missed that.
Yeah,
we both jumped over the booster.
Sandstorm's being a butt. There we go. Your turn, Tails.
All right. So we're going to spin dash jump over here, get carried by the sandstorm a little bit. Same deal here, and we're going to stop and land on this platform. Let go of the button and thread the needle right through those enemies there. It is a deadly drop, by the way, in that section, but thankfully the reason why we have Sonic stay in ball form is just so that in the case that I get tired or I get hit, we can always come back out. He can come out of ball form, and then we can go into our proper partner fly.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to Oil Desert Zone Act 2, also known as Ultra Ball the level.
And Duck Zone.
We don't open in Ultra Ball, right?
No.
It's also Duck Zone, so some ducks are going to serenade us while we're here.
Tell me? Thanks.
Come over here. So we're going to slide down this Chaos Cola and hopefully jump in time. There we go. And Ultra Ball immediately. We're going to zoom on up here. Nice jump. And what we're hoping is to not hit a platform that's going to come in and out of the sand. If we bonk off of it, it's no big deal. We'll keep going for a bit and then reball, because as Argick explained way back in Sylvania Castle 3, this ball does have 3 different speeds, and every time you bonk, you lose a level of speed, and just like it's not worth keeping up. So right here, we're going to bonk on that. It's okay. We're going to go under these spikes first, up this slope, unball, reball, and Argick's going to try to go for a jump here that'll skip a small, like, little bit of the stage here.
Nope.
Missed it, but that's okay. Being late means you're not actually really, like, losing anything. It's no big deal. Being early would have shot us all the way back, which would have been a massive time loss. But we're going to slide down the Chaos Cola one more time and all the way to the end of the stage as we go into Oil Desert Act 3, which is 66.66% Tails and 33.33% Sonic.
Boo! You changed your numbers!
Yes, I did, because I remembered how to math.
Oh, I like that way.
It is 0.001% sand, though.
Oh, I mean, I would say there's a lot more sand involved in this one. But yeah, as Amber alludes to here, we're going to use Sonic Speed as quickly as we can, but there's a problem. There's a crude trap waiting for us. In fact, there's 3 of them. These giant sand silos, they are filling with sand, which means Sonic has to wait, but we have our buddy Tails here, who has single control, allows us to run our way through this area and not have to worry about it. Once we come out, though, this is where Sonic has to take over with the speed. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to immediately miss that, so I'm just going to get Tails to pull me up and just fly me over, because this is embarrassing. So it's just going to go, and there we go. Yep, we're just going to pretend that none of this ever happened, because Arg whipped out at the very start. So in area number 2 here, this is where Sonic is actually needed, because unfortunately Tails does not have a homing attack. And because Tails doesn't have the homing attack here, it means that we are unable to break through it. And Sonic has to keep up, or in this case, Amber has to use the call button, and we just get to run our way through this section. Once we come out of here, we're going to take the top route, hit a set of sand. What is going on here? Thank you, video game.
No.
It does not let me homing attack that at all. But we're going to come through. I'm going to let you pull over and fly up. It's going to call me through, and away we go. That's nice. Down we go into the sand, and down to a lovely little bomb right here where the gun's going to give me a spray. We're then going to use, once again, another Ultra Ball. Amber's already in position, ready to go for it. I think. Oh, we didn't. That's good.
Yeah, no, that was just enough.
1, 2, look for the tippy top of the third one. That allows us to run down, get a jump over the bottom here, runs all the way through. Tails is going to jump down before Sonic, spin dash our way through all the way to the end of the stage. And one final silo for us. I'm just going to spin dash jump through, go up the top there, let Tails take over. And once again, Tails is going to just skip all the sand stuff. I'm going to come up. Amber's going to land once again on the spikes, or maybe make it. Let's find out. Yo! Speedy!
Nice!
Very speedy, very wonderful. And we're going to come into our boss of this stage.
All right, so I hope you liked the Nier Automata run earlier in the marathon. That was a pretty good race. So we'd like to joke that that Yoko Taro designed this boss. You'll understand when we get there. But we like to play a game within this boss. So it's mostly auto-scroller, so in just a moment we're going to turn it over to Edobean. But first, let's explain this. The rules are very simple, folks in chat. There's going to be the boss in the background. He, eventually makes himself vulnerable every so often. We try to hit him. big deal. While he's invulnerable, he's going to be smashing the walls and causing crates to fall, you know, down. There's going to be a line of 8 crates across every row. We have to dodge the crates, and Argick is going to stay on the left. I'm going to stay on the right. Argick's already cheating.
No, Amber, you're already cheating. I can't believe you're already.
You're cheating.
I'm
You're
cheating.
cheating.
Damn it.
You're cheating. Anyways, we're going to try to get 7 hits on the boss, and we're going to see who can get the most hits out of 7 on the boss before he moves to his Desperation move. So that being said, while we're doing this, Edobean, take it away. You've got quite some time.
All right, we have a $550 donation from York Mengan. I hope I pronounced that right. That said, Argick Sonic cosplay is a go? Awesome! I have no idea how you'll manage to run the game with those gloves on. Good luck to Argick and Amber on their run. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. We also have a $15 donation from Mick Omer. I hope I pronounced that right. So I'm still sorry. They said, I donated $10 to see that Sonic costume. I am appropriately horrified. Good morning from Australia. We also have $50 from Dying to Human that says, you may not like it, but this is what peak co-op speedrunning looks like. A big shout out to Arg and Amber for making this amazing run happen. Ailis, thank you for your $10 donation. They say, I've been looking forward to this run ever since the schedule dropped. Good luck, Amber and Argick. You're going to smash it. Race Pro UK, thank you for your $25 donation. You say, when Argick and Amber are in the tornado, does that make them flying batteries? I get it. Final Flame, thank you for $25 donation. You say, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this Sonic costume and my money. And we also have a $50 donation from Nux Tema that says, shout out to the Sonic with the screaming Argick inside.
Oh,
yeah, totally.
I'm not screaming.
I just want to pipe up real quick. Argick definitely got 6 hits on the boss to my 1.
Yo!
So GG's Argick.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh.
He's also gonna. The boss is gonna step on the Lego, by the way, and take a nap in just a moment. But go on, keep going with donos. Got another time for a couple more.
Gotcha. Fluffy Squirrel donates $50 and says, came here to see Arg, but apparently he got subbed for Sonic. I also have a $25 donation from Ori Sky that says, wait a minute, not just Amber, not just Argick, but both Amber and Argick? What is this, a co-op run or something? No way, I can't believe this. Also, Arg, you've got a little something on your everywhere. Good luck on the run to both of you. I'm looking forward to the famous Tails underwater wall climb. Put this donation happy half towards Runner's Choice.
Oh, thank you very much. And there we go. That is the end of that stage right now. But have no fear, because we've got more time for donations coming up very, very soon. Before we go into the stage, though, I do want to turn around and say, I never said it was a good cosplay, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But Amber, explain what we've got coming on here.
Okay, so this may look familiar to you or to anyone who has ever played Sonic 2 or any game that has had Sky Chase. So Sonic Adventure, which is coming up next, or, Sonic Pocket Adventure or Mania or like anything with a Sky Chase. Anyways, I have full control of the tornado as Tails. Like if you look at my input display, I'm the one who is fully rotating in the plane. Argick is making like a battering ram and just existing on top of the plane. Sonic is completely invincible when spinning like that, except to projectiles. So as long as I don't run him into any projectiles, he'll be fine, and I can use him to smack enemies and do whatever I want with him. But we're gonna end up hitting parts of the stage. Oh, hey, look! It's Metal Sonic, and he caught a Pokemon. It looks like he caught Moby and Kyogre? Huh. That's new. Anyways, we're gonna have a Pokemon battle with him later in this zone and later in this act even. But first we have a Mach Speed section. There's 2 of them in the stage. I have full control of just up and down right now, and I have to follow the trail of rings to these crates that are gonna come up, and I'm gonna barrel roll into them to break through. If I don't, we die, put bluntly. But so there will be another one later on. But now it's just kind of like waiting until that next Mach Speed section happens, and Metal Sonic's just gonna taunt us for a bit, and then a little later on we're gonna have the Pokemon battle with Metal Sonic while I have a blue shiny shaman on my plane, we'll end up knocking cannonballs back and forth, playing a little bit of volleyball, if you will. But that's about the gist of this act. Edelbean, how would you like another 2 minutes of donations?
Probably like 4 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 4 minutes.
We have $50 donation from Mr. Rez that says, out of all the things that happened in 2022, seeing Kizaron be complimented by Argick in a full Sonic suit was not in my bingo card. GDQ just keeps getting better. Could we get a Sonic finger wag from Argick from our chat? Oh my gosh. We have $500 from Crown Guardsman that says, I'm loving this Sonic vlog. Argick and Amber absolutely rushing through this. Love to see it. Donation to Runner's Choice. Fingers donates $100 that said had to donate because of that costume, Argick. Keep up the good work, GDQ. Mendez donates $50 that says, Argick and Amber, this is an incredible run and it's been a pleasure watching all your practice and getting to know both of you. Oh, and Arg, what the tail says while playing golf?
I don't know.
Sonic 4!
Hey!
I just want to jump in real quick. I'm tired of playing the game, so I'm going to go take a nap. I have no control during this segment, and it's up to Argick to not die. So I'm going to take a quick moment to hydrate, and the rest of you in chat should too. And Edelbean, I hope you've got tea or something near you, because it's time for more donations.
Yay! Tayar, thank you for $50. They say, hi, Argick and Amber. I think you are awesome. Keep going fast. We also have a $50 donation from Tiny Tim that says, hey y'all, donating for the amazing Sonic 4 run and the always awesome Argick and Amber. You are both fantastic people, and it's an honor and a privilege to know you both. Good luck with the run. Cheers. P.S. Loving the suit, Argick. We have $100 from Duke Firebird that says, hey Amber and Arg, I just wanted to say thank you both for being part of my life and being good friends. Love you both. I don't know what I would do without you. I'll let the rubbers decide where this goes.
Keep going, Edo. You got like another minute.
Oh, I keep going?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Grant, thank you for $25. I have thought this interview was for the Pokemon run because Amber looks just like a 3DS Pokemon trainer. Good luck with Sonic 4, Amber, and Argick. Keep going fast. And then we also have a $50 donation from Fuya that says, a Sonic haiku. The blue hedgehog runs, zooming into the distance to defeat Eggman. Beautiful haiku. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, got time for one more.
Yep.
All right. Turnip Court, thank you for $10. Who says, I simply must donate during the Sonic vlog because Sonic was my first introduction to the wonderful world of speedrunning. Good luck and go fast.
Thank you so much for all of those generous donations. By the way, y'all are fantastic. It's going to a great cause as well. But coming up next is Sky Fortress Act 2. Argick, if you would care to explain this one.
It almost wasn't, because I was wondering which stage we were on. But yeah, this is Sky Fortress.
Oh boy.
This is Sky Fortress Act 2. It looks very similar to the opening of Wing Fortress, but that's about it. We are on the giant Sky Fortress here, and we're going to do as we normally do. Top route is best route. Tails going to take over the flying at the top here. I'm going to try and keep up by doing big jumps and dashes as well, getting stuck into the fans and onto the enemies here. The gimmick of this stage is this lovely little grate system that we have. It's very great. As we're going to run our way through here, going into our Ultra Ball form to spin dash our way all the way through. And we'll see if I can time a big old jump at the top of this hill here. Big old jump up over. That should be right into the fans there. Nailed it down. Amber's going to take over, solo fly up and call me with the button to speed our way around. When we get out of the button here, we're going to run through. Another grate's coming up, but this time it's going to be Amber that takes off. I'm going to go up to the top route again, landing on the side of a platform. And oh no, I'm pulling Amber. Let's see. Up we go. Very
No, you're fine.
nice.
You're fine.
And then speedy shoes. Only speed shoes that we get in the game. You're going to run 2, 3, 4, jump up, big old jump, missing the downward side as it goes straight down. Wait for our rings. 1, 2, jump over onto the fan, wait for the flame to go off. The flame did not go off. We managed to get over it. That's fine. Jump our way through, get up to this section, jump over, run down to the bottom here. I ended up missing the spring, but that's all right. Let's go for it. Down the bottom side here at the angle, and then the final great section of the stage. We've got mines on the walls I need to make sure I don't hit. If I've lined up correctly, I get a straight line through up towards the middle so we don't hit the jet engines, and away we go in a 123. That's the stage for you.
That is a really good stage there. So we're actually going to be moving into Sky Fortress 3, which is, in our opinion, the hardest stage in the game, especially in co-op. So the stakes are high. And it's also going to start a little similarly, and I apologize to the sound crew as we spin dash, by the way. But there's going to be jet boosters and platforms and deadly drops, and Argick's probably going to die a couple of times.
Hey!
Or not. Hey!
I mean,
he didn't die!
I didn't die! Well, no, I hope I don't die.
I'm proud of you.
I need to be the one that takes on the lead of this part of the stage anyway. Let's see if we can do it. So we're going to come up here. Tails is going to be with us. I missed the jump there, but that's all right. I missed the jump there as well, but that's all right. Oh, we're going to send down the bottom right. Pull me up, pull me up, pull me up. Nice, that's fine. Just go for it. Yeah, just fly over. And then you'll hit the spring. Yeah, we're fine. Nice. Good recovery. So ideally we didn't want to do that, but that's all right, because we got to go up. We go through into the death egg little onion rings here. It's the death egg onion rings. That's how I can describe it. We need to take some of these, but these ones here we do not. So I'm just going to let Tails take over, because we know exactly where we're going to go, where we're going to end up. Amber's going to reflect the flight. Ar's going to forget the English language, and we're going to run our way through the stage here and see how this goes. We're going to jump into the air. Tails didn't hit the thing. Ar did. Tails going to call me back, and the homing attack is just not going to activate until it finally did. But when we get through here, we're going to try and do a very precise jump. Let's see if we can grab it. Ultra Ball into the jump using our invincibility. If it doesn't work, I'm going to pass right over to Amber, and Amber is going to try and take over. Let's see how this goes. We'd love to get this to AGDQ. Nah, we fudged it. All right, so just going to wait here. Spin dash off, let you go. Oh, I need to come down with you. That's fine. Spin dash from there. Away we go. Under, fly, and we go. You can see those diamonds with Sonic's face on it. If we fall down there, that means it's death. Here's the angry chickens. Angry chickens are evil. And then this is where this is going to become the Amber show, because Amber's going to take over as we get up here, spin dash down, jump, and away we go. Ar's going to go into safety ball, and that is it for me. So Amber's going to get through these cycles, trying not to get squished, trying making sure that we get up on these platform cycles, deliberately hitting that checkpoint, because we got jet engines here, going to fall down on that one, because we make it through in time. Over we go, run our way through, onto the spring, up to the top, dodging the blocks here, straight up the top, making sure we don't get squished into the final set of our onion ring, and we'll ultra ball our way to the stage. Should be finishing in about a 2:02 or a 2:03. Not our fastest stage, but definitely not the worst we've done either.
Yes,
we did
not die, and that is the name of the game in Sky Fortress 3.
Especially for a GDQ run. But yeah, from this run, we are now going to head over into the boss fight. We're going to have a Pokemon battle rematch with Metal Sonic and the Mobian Kyogre. Turns out Mobian Kyogre has a few extra moves that we didn't know about. This is like fighting at level 70, I guess. So we're going to run our way through here. Amber is going to take over, because once again, on the battering ram.
All right, so Argick's going to be in battering ram mode. I'm actually going to line up right about here-ish. That's where the cutscene's going to start. There we go. Yo, that's the first time I've actually nailed the correct position. Let's go. So that saves a little bit of time. But, so Metal Sonic and his Mobian Kyogre are going to challenge us to a Pokemon battle, and all I have is this measly Mobian Shaman, who is also shiny. So Shaman's going to do rollout and just stay in rollout. And this fight is RNG. But the first phase, the first move of the first phase is always the same from Metal Sonic. He's going to flip over onto the top of the screen, and I'm going to boop him real quick with a blue Hedgehog. Boop! And then he's going to fire some lasers. We're going to avoid these lasers to the best of our ability. There we go. And we're going to boop him for a second hit. And we're going to hope he does that again, because the alternative is he's going... Yes, we're getting the good RNG. Okay, so after we get these 2 hits, he's going to go into his second phase. And Argick, can you just quickly explain that?
So phase 2, I'm going to be taking over here, because unfortunately, Metal Sonic is going to go to the right-hand side of the screen here, and is going to effectively poke his nose out. I'm going to try and homing attack his nose 3 times as quickly as I can. The problem is he gets his iframes, and sometimes the homing attack just doesn't work. We're getting hit by laser beams, we're getting hit by enemies. I need to try and dodge them, and Amber is going to call me back every time. That hit did not count, even though we hit him, because for some reason he still had iframes. But we're now going to go into the final phase here. This is why Amber plays on control stick, because we need the right. Let's give us an upward missile. Yes! I don't need to explain none of it!
Let's go!
We don't need to explain any of it because we got good RNG. So Amber plays on a hitbox or arcade stick here because Amber needs to hold right and move up and down. If you release right, you get pushed to the left, and if you go off the left of this thing, you die. The downward missile allows you to spin through, and away we go. Oh.
I'm so chuffed right now.
But after that hype there, we do have to give you a quick warning here. If you remember the run of Mohawk and Headphone Jack, it has a lot of twisty, turny, motion sickness kind of stuff. We're about to get the same in this next level. So if you do suffer from motion sickness or you get dizzy, warning for the next like 4 minutes, we're about to get some of that, unfortunately. Oh, Dad, I'm so happy about that. That's so good.
Like, my adrenaline is pumping right now. That was so good.
That's what we want. That's
I'm so
what we
happy.
Want. But we're not done yet.
We haven't had perfect RNG in so long.
Yeah. We got 2 more levels, though. We got Death Egg Mark II, Zone 1, which is a pretty hard stage with gravity shenanigans and twisting shenanigans. Here comes the twisting, as we were talking about. I need to make sure we jump off here so we fall down the bottom. Tails needs to come with me because we want to run the right way of the stage here. Making sure we navigate our way through it, and as you can see, it just loves to twist and turn. Amber's going to take over and jump. Misses to jump there.
I forgot to jump.
No, it's fine. We can get up here.
We both forget that jump.
I was in safety
every
ball.
time.
Yeah, I was in safety ball. I couldn't do nothing. We're going to come through. Amber's going to pull me up.
I'm going to... no.
There we go. That was
there we go.
Yeah.
I did not want gravity.
No,
that is the
fair.
path we don't want.
Yeah. We're just going to run our way through.
Today I learned... Today I learned if you are in teetering mode, you cannot call your partner.
Oh, that's not good. You know what I learned? I learned that Eggman and Metal Sonic like anime.
Yeah, so we've got Eggman doing his best Beyblade impression because he is a literal Beyblade here. And Metal Sonic is going to be doing his best Frieza impression, complete with death balls. So I need Argick to unball ASAP.
There we go.
There we go. So we're going to go into our Ultra Ball form here and go under Eggman.
Jump out.
Get this early hit. Yep, there we go. So we need to navigate around Eggman, who is completely invincible and can hurt us. And we're going to hit Metal Sonic as soon as he throws his... Yeah, I got it. We're going to hit him as soon as he throws his death ball. Argick's playing chicken here. Hit him and don't kill us. Okay, thank goodness.
I used you for the iframe.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're coming back up to part 2 of the stage here. It's going to get topsy-turvy again, but this time it's worse because we need to actually navigate it with flight. And sometimes we have to use partner flight as well, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to run our way through the stage here as quickly as we can. Going to get up all the platforms that are going to be annoying getting in our way, like this one here. Tails going to just take over, jump on the platform, and away we go through the rest of it. Oops. I got hit by that. I don't know why I'm there. Going to run, going to jump over there because you didn't remember the jump, but I did. Ha-ha! Run our way through, all the way to the Speedies, and then through the rest of the topsy-turvy section. This is where Amber takes over. Jaden's telling you use partner flight. We say no. We use safety ball. We get to run our way through instead. I'm going to hopefully land on the second spring here. Game, give me it. Yeah. Amber's going to take over when we get over this segment because we're going to spin around. Once we spin around, it's going to be a case of Amber's going to take in here, straight through the box. Up we go to the flight, round the rest of the stage, and it is not a Metal Sonic fight without having ye olde fashioned race. The final section here, they love to just roll us a little bit. Amber's going to take over, hold the down button to bust through the item boxes that are here. I forgot the word item box. And then when we come down the bottom, we are getting our Metal Sonic race. He's going to try and mock us. He's like, you, come at me. I'm like, nay, what is me? Because I'm going to go into the Ultra Ball here, and I need to time my jumps after we pass the timer thing here. We pass that, we jump, we get through. We pass it, we jump, we get through. We pass it, we jump, we get through. We go for it on this section. It didn't hit there, but that's fine. We pass it, we jump, we get through. I'm going to wait for the last one here because we're going to hit a spring. Once we land on the little box, we're going to go through the other side. We pass it, we jump, we get through. And that is the end of the race. Guess what's going to happen to Metal Sonic?
Nice segment.
Thank you. Goodbye.
And just like Sonic CD, Metal Sonic has been smashed by a wall. He had an unfortunate run-in with that electric wall. But it's time for the final boss stage. We're going to have a moment of topsy-turviness, so just be aware for those of you who are easily motion sick. But it won't last long because we're going to go right into the Death Egg boss right after. And that boss is a lot of me, and I will need to focus once we get into it. So just know that Tails' propeller tails are very sharp for some reason, despite the fact that they are fur. So we're going to do our best to whack the heart of the Death Egg with Eggman doing his best M. Bison impression with Tails' tails. And Argick, if you want to explain the nuances of this boss and what your role is, that would be fantastic.
I will do. So this boss to me looks like something straight out of Ikaruga. Like, it's straight Ikaruga here. But the plan is that I am going to be the ring gatherer. If for whatever reason we somehow manage to take damage, it is my job and only my job to gather rings. It's also my job to make sure we don't actually take damage. So we're going to come through there. Amber is going to get the side hit. I'm going to jump out. We didn't grab rings. This is the worst start to this boss fight.
This is the worst timeline.
So I'm going to let you just take over there. I'm not going to get hit by anything. And then you're going to fly up, grab some rings. I'm going to come out, and I did it again. I tried to jump out and we hit the boss. Third time, we're going to try and grab rings. The boss gets harder and harder while this happens. I really hope we don't fudge this here. Just prioritize grabbing rings.
Do too.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out just to be safe. I'm already out, so it's fine. So if I were to die, there we go, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, we're good.
That's what we're supposed to do. Because if we don't have any
Panic
rings...
time over.
Yeah, if we don't have any rings, it's panic time. I'll let you just go out. Away we go. You got iframes there, which was amazing. And that is fantastic. So we're going to come through. We are about to... I think we've got one more hit before we get Angry Eggman once again. So again, just Tails going to fly up. Gets the good angle there. Tails hits the side of it. You cannot hit the bottom of this boss. There's a metal plate that is spiked with the electricity. Do not touch it. He's now going to throw a temper tantrum. On the final tantrum here, what we're going to do is he's going to have an orange shield. We need to use the Ultra Ball to get out through the shield and then hit the boss. Once again, Amber's going to take over the lead here. I'm going to jump down, immediately go into the Ultra Ball here. And then once the Ultra Ball hits and breaks, Amber will jump and hit the boss. As long as we have rings, we are fine. There are 2 hits to go on this boss. On the final hit, time is coming up. So please be ready on time. So we get this hit. And then once we get this hit, we get 1 more hit to go. So we're on our final hit now. Eggman is going to alternate electricity between 2 segments, each on the inner ring here. We're going to try and damage way through our boss. And if we can do it, it is going to be a very good run. It is coming up to the final one. We hope you've enjoyed it. Let's see how this final hit goes. We're going to go up. We're going to come down. I'm going to do the partner roll. We should be okay here. Let's find out what happens as it goes through and in and round we go. And that's it. Just, oh, we know we need to sing it. One more time. And then immediately jump. Just jump. Nailed it. Time. Booyah.
That is a world record.
Yo, is it? Let me see.
43:46.
Yo.
Wait.
Yeah, no,
is that right?
43:46.
Yes.
We did it. Woo. Yeah.
Congrats.
We did it, Amber.
Oh, my goodness.
Heck yeah. We got a record.
I'm so thrilled right now. Oh my god.
That is a record by 5 seconds. We were 10 seconds ahead coming out of the Sky Fortress boss. We got some gold splits in there. Yes. That is what we want to see. Oh. How are you feeling, Amber? How are you feeling?
My heart is pounding right now. That is incredible right there.
We did.
That is what, the 5th world record this GDQ?
It's been a lot of world records this GDQ. That is absolutely fantastic. And Amber, we did it in this.
You did it in the Sonic suit, yes! Oh my god, that is one for the books.
Oh, it is indeed. But right, we are not going to keep the marathon behind any longer. We do have another run coming up next for the Sonic block. But before we go, we do want to do some quick little shout outs. Again, first, thank you to everybody who donated for me to be in the Sonic suit. It is absolutely amazing. I'm glad you could indulge the silly little stuff that I do. If you love the silly little shenanigans like this, please do come and follow me over my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Argick. If you want more speedrunning after GDQ, I have the treat for you. Sunday, the day GDQ finishes, I will be doing the Sonic Generations Medley. That is a speedrun of all the games that are represented in Sonic Generations action stages. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Heroes, Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, and Sonic Generations itself. It is a 10-game multi-speed run. It is about 11.5 hours long. I would love it if after GDQ you would come and join us there. Again, that's twitch.tv/Argick. And where can they find you, Amber?
Yeah, you can find me on twitch.tv/Amber Cyprian, where I do a lot of Sonic stuff, usually with quirky controllers or with like mods or like, you know, just unconventional ways to play Sonic games. Sometimes I play Pokemon. I'm a bit of a variety mix. Sometimes I do casual, sometimes I do speedruns, sometimes I do casual speedruns. But I also do Sonic 3D Blast, which I have a bunch of new controllers to play that with. And yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Amber Cyprian. And also, I'm a GDQ Hotfix showrunner host. I host Never Before Seen every other Wednesday, starting usually around 10 p.m. Eastern, where we platform games and categories that have never been on the main stage. So if you want more unique speedruns, please show up and check that out. Check out all of our hotfix content, because speedrunning is not just twice a year, I promise you. That said, one last shout out to my partner TGH. I love you very much. He did the Oracle of Seasons run. Go watch that VOD if you haven't. And also, thank you all again so much. And shout outs one more time to our dear departed friend, the Only Kid. We love you and we miss you.
We hope we did you proud.
That's going to do it for us.
Yeah, we hope we did you proud.
And that's going to be it for us. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. Coming up next is AF Wagers with Sonic Adventure DX, where you can get, more tornado action at one point. But AF Wagers is going to smash it. And if you like Argick's commentary, he's going to be commentating for it. So definitely stick around. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much and have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you on Thursday for more hosting.
What an amazing run.